I'm here in the studio where I do Ask the Exorcist and also the International School of Exorcism and the Advanced Academy of Deliverance. I have a weekend off because I've had a couple of very busy weeks on the road and I'm getting ready for my trip back to Baltimore, Maryland. I look forward to seeing the folks back there at New Life Sanctuary. We're going to have a great time and a lot of encounters in the D.C. area. This last week, I read one of the dumbest articles from one of the dumbest headlines I've ever seen in the national press. What a buck-passing way to deal with the subject of suicide in our society. The article was in USA Today. Let me read you the headline. This hot headline said, "Global warning risk. Rising temperatures from climate change linked to rise in suicide." So there was this study at Stanford University, and they found that for every 1.8 degree rise in global temperature, there was a 0.7 rise in suicides. Well, those folks got to find a way to spend money studying something. I know that hot weather depresses folks. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and this summer it's been 115 plus, sometimes days on end. It's very unpleasant, and it can get you down. But kill yourself? I think it's just ammunition to get everybody on the human-caused climate change bandwagon. So a bunch of international elitists who want to surrender our American sovereignty can take over and destroy our economy in the name of saving the world from climate change. I know that sounds like some extreme conservative agenda, but I really think that's what we got going on here. The National Academy of Sciences, with your money, did a study. And what they found out? In India, over 3 decades, that's 30 years, 59,000 people committed suicide because of the heat. I've been to India. Especially New Delhi is a very hot place. But those folks have been living with that heat for thousands of years. Over 30 years, when you have more than 1 billion people, 59,000 people dying maybe of suicide from the heat? Come on. There are a lot of other factors. How about the caste system? How about the horrible poverty? How about those Hindu demon gods? None of that gets the blame. I see this as a way to avoid looking at the reality of sin in our society. How about blaming the rise in sexual promiscuity, in abortion, in drug abuse, in alcoholism? How about pointing the finger at the horrible statistics of pedophilia, and rape, and child molestation? Judas did not kill himself because there was bad air quality in Palestine. He killed himself because he betrayed Jesus Christ. The real problem in our world today with the increase in suicide isn't the temperature. It's the evil that's around us and the evil that is being done to people. And most of all, the loss of faith in our culture. People kill themselves when they don't have hope of eternal life in Jesus Christ, and when they don't have hope in a Jesus who has the power to set them free and deliver them from their pressing, difficult circumstances. So if you're watching this now, and you're thinking about taking your own life, Jesus Christ and the hope of eternal life that He offers you is a much more potent deterrent to your killing yourself than blaming it on the weather. There's no excuse, including climate change, for avoiding the real sin issues in society that are resulting in the loss of faith and the loss of precious human life.